Good afternoon, boys and girls and parents. Welcome to our terrific kids ceremony. We are so excited to recognize some of our students for fabulous behavior and academics. At this time, I'd like to introduce Miss Mary Ann Kyle. And Hank Kyle. They are from the Keystone Kiwanis, and Miss Mary Ann is going to say a few words, and then we'll get started with our program. It's going to be a little long today, boys and girls, so you're going to have to be patient because we have about 72 kids that are being recognized for AR after Terrific Kids. So you're going to have to sit tight today.
That is fantastic. We want to welcome everyone here. It feels like we've been such a long time since you're the last one this month that we're doing, and we didn't get to come to the December one because of some surgery that my husband had, so we feel like we haven't been here in forever. I want to let you know that we are so pleased to be able to come to Melrose and do the program for you. We love to find the children who are coming to school every day, who come to school and go to work right away when they get in that classroom, and they work to the very best of their ability. So that's what we're looking for today, and I have been under the weather with a cold, so I'm going to go be quiet, and let's get on with our program and find our terrific kids.
Miss Demi Bragg. Congratulations to our terrific kid, Demi Bragg. When you look at Demi, you might think this beautiful, petite little blonde girl is just an adorable child. And you would not be wrong, but what you may not see is that this girl has incredible inner strength. I think she may even have superpowers. Her superpowers are not giving up and being an excellent listener. When I give directions in the classroom, I know that Demi will try her best to follow my instructions. She listens, works diligently, and does not need reminders to stay on task. She has impressed me very much with her desire to learn, and she has learned a lot in just a short amount of time. I am very proud of her progress. Demi is also a good friend to her classmates. She shares willingly and understands the power of kind words. Keep working hard, Demi. I look forward to seeing the great things that you will do. Love, Mrs. Cruz. Our next terrific kid is Alexander Mosley. It is with great pleasure I recognize Alexander Mosley as January's terrific kid. Alex is an all-around great kid who displays many terrific qualities on a daily basis. Alice is a very determined and hardworking student. He always tries his best and has shown a tremendous amount of growth. Alex is also caring and responsible student. If someone is upset, he's the first one to offer a hug and words of encouragement. When it's time to transition from one activity to another or go home for the day, Alex can always be found cleaning up after himself and others and doesn't expect anything in return. I am so proud to have Alex in my classroom. I know we can look forward to wonderful things from this young man in the future. Thank you, Alex, for being truly terrific. Keep up the great work. Love, Mr. Guzman. Next is Tyler Baker. Tyler Baker, you are terrific. This month, we thought of a student that always shows exemplary behavior both in the classroom and with his classmates in his special classes. Tyler always does his best to follow directions and make his teacher proud. He is so kind to everyone in the classroom. I can always count on him to help a friend in need, whether that is during morning centers, reading centers, or on the playground, just to name a few places. Tyler has easily made many friends this year, and I know this is definitely due to his kind nature and ability to see the good in all children. Mr. and Mrs. Baker, you are raising a wonderful son. Keep up the great work, Tyler. Love Miss A. Bear and your kindergarten class. All right, hold this. We're going to look right here for a picture. Our next terrific kid is Rose Rawlins. This month's terrific kid in Mr. Johnston's class is Rose Rawlins. When Rose comes to school every day, she comes straight into class, puts her things away, and immediately starts her schoolwork. She does not stop until she is finished. At this point, she will either help others who are still working or work quietly trying not to disturb others. Academically, Rose is an excellent student, and she always gives 100%. Also, I cannot recall a single time she had to be corrected for misbehaving anywhere at school. Rose, you are an absolute pleasure to have in class, and you truly are a terrific kid. Love, Mr. Johnston. Our next terrific kid is Darin Dampier. What a fine first grader Darin Dampier is. He demonstrates kindness, thoughtfulness every day. He's always one of the first kids to help someone in need. Darin is a very hard worker and is also a very responsible student. I can always count on Darin for whatever task is needed. Darin has a special passion for reading. He loves taking AR tests and is always on the hunt for the next best book. Darin is a true friend to all. This is what some of his classmates have to say. He's nice to me. He always makes sure everyone has someone to play with, or he will play with them. And he's respectful to everyone. We love you, Darin. I am so happy you are in our class. Keep up the super work. We are so proud of you. And that is from Miss Coates and your class. Next is Miley Eaton. What a joy it has been having Miley join our class. Miley has an inquisitive nature and excitement for learning that adds spark to our class discussions. Miley is such a bright girl. Her approach to learning and desire to be successful make her a model student. She's a super math problem solver and loves to read. Miley's kindness and desire to help others are some of the reasons why she's considered a good friend to her classmates. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. Thanks for being one terrific kid, Miley. Love, Miss Simone. Next, Piper Weldon. Piper was actually our terrific kid from this class in October. So when I read, it's going to sound a little different, but it was for the month of October. So, dear Piper, I am so excited to call you our terrific kid this spooky month of October. You totally don't scare me when it comes to working on assignments. You always have a positive attitude towards working. You are not a monster to your classmates and always lend a helping hand to them when they need you. You are the opposite of spooky when you come to school and enter in the classroom like a ray of sunshine. You never make me ask which one of your assignments has to be completed because you always have it turned in complete and neat. It's a treat to have you in class because you are a super student in every way and we are sweet on you. We love you from Mrs. Saprell and the Pirates. Next is Skylar out of Miss Johnson's class. Skylar was chosen Terrific Kid for the month of January because he is an exceptional young man who possesses an outstanding character and excellent leadership qualities. Skylar enters the classroom each morning with an optimistic energy that sets the tone for our day. He is a willing helper no matter the task. Skylar is a model student. He is responsible and strives hard to achieve academic excellence. He makes his AR goal each month and more. His percentage is always in the 90s. He turns in his homework and classwork each day while maintaining a cheerful attitude. One of his many attributes is his work ethic. Skylar comes to our classroom many mornings and begins his day by helping others. He organizes the classroom for his classmates. These responsibilities are many, including unstacking chairs, sharpening pencils, handing out classwork and homework, and taking important papers to the office. He also makes sure our classroom is germ-free, thank goodness, as well as walking students to the clinic. Skylar is respected by his classmates, and he is always there if one of his classmates needs cheering up. He is patient, kind, and generous towards his fellow classmates. He possesses a tender kindness that resonates throughout our classroom each day. Skylar's gentle disposition brings sparkling joy to us each day. We love you, Skylar. This is your day. You are one terrific kid, and that's from Miss Ann Johnson and the marvelous second graders. Our next terrific kid is Kayden Chanel. Are you still in the show? Kayden is still in the show for me. All right. Hey, y'all, guess what? Kayden Chanel is one terrific kid. Kayden has amazing work ethic. He sets his goals high, and then he reaches even higher. Kayden is also a team player. Every week, there's a friendly competition to be recognized for the highest AR points in our class. Throughout the week, Kayden checks in with his classmates to see how they are doing. You may think he's trying to win, but he's really giving encouraging advice like, come on, you can finish that book. Kayden can also be a little bit of a jokester. You see, he won a prank kit for reaching 50 AR points. Well, guess who he used the whoopee cushion on? Oh, yeah, the principal, me. However, it was a prank fail because he forgot to blow it up, so actually, I got the prank. This boy is fun, smart, and just an all-around great student. I am so thankful to have Kayden in our class. Love, Mrs. Maynard, and your classmates. Our next terrific kid is Aaron Collins. I am truly blessed to have this wonderful child in my class this year. She is so helpful and kind. She comes in with a smile each morning and passes out the morning work. She resets my dojo bubbles for me. Anything I need, she can do it all. She does what she's supposed to do. She works hard and tries to do the right thing all the time. She encourages others too. Her smile makes others smile. She is so positive. She really brightens up the place. She is like this little light that shines everywhere she goes. We truly need more people like this in the world. She is so special. She is all things magnificent and then some, and creative. Wow, give her an assignment and watch her go. You will be pleased with the end result. After it has been Aaron-fied, it will be different than anyone else's. Yes, she is super duper terrific and one to watch. I can't wait to see what she grows up to become. We love you, Aaron. Thanks for sharing your awesome, shining, spirited self with us. Don't you dare change a thing. You're like a little present from heaven. And that's from Mrs. Andrews and the alligators. Our next terrific kid is Levi Thompson. Levi is a terrific kid for numerous reasons. He shows that he is a responsible student by coming to school ready to learn. He is always faithful about returning his homework. He is leading the class with 71.4 AR points. You can bet that he is one of the first ones each day to grab a laptop when he enters the class because he has read the book the night before or has just finished a chapter book that he was working on. He demonstrates good citizenship daily. Levi sets a good example for others by following the classroom and school rules. I can count on him to be truthful and stick up for others when he feels that they have not been treated fairly. He has a good sense of what is right and what is wrong. This speaks greatly about his character. As a result of all of this, he is currently at the top of the class dojo list with 243 points. Levi's classmates describe him as caring, respectful, welcoming, smart, and funny. I would like to add to this by saying that he is a sweetheart and with a wonderful sense of humor. Keep being the terrific, lovable person that you are, Levi. We love you from Miss Grider and your third grade Mustang classmates. Our next terrific kid is Maya Manning. My marvelous Maya is a terrific kid for many reasons, and here are just a few. First, Maya is a kind student who includes everyone in everything she does. Once, when someone was having a bad day, I asked Maya to go talk to them, and within a few minutes, the child wasn't upset anymore, but playing a game on the recess field. Next, Maya takes great care of everything around her. She works hard to keep her desk, her classroom, and even helps keep the playground clean by picking up trash every day. Lastly, Maya is a hard worker. No matter what she is asked to do, she will give it her best. When given a task, she will work hard to finish the task to the best of her ability. Thank you for being a terrific kid. Love, Mrs. Connie Johnson. Congratulations. Our next terrific kid is Carly Johnson. Every teacher wants a Carly in her room, and we are lucky because we get to share her. Is it because she works hard? Is it because she is so sweet? Is it because she is such a friendly classmate? Is it because she knows the right answers? No, it's much more. It's because Carly takes the gifts she was born with and not only uses them, but pushes herself to expand on them. She is always looking to take a further step in her learning, often further than even her teachers expect. She never just sits back, content to simply get finished. Her stellar work is going to be all Carly. We found the perfect quote, one that suits her to a T. So often you find that the student you are trying to inspire is the one that ends up inspiring you. Keep inspiring us all, Carly. Your future is limitless. We love you, Miss Fuller, Miss Johnston, Miss Kaufman, and Mr. and Miss Darby. Our next terrific kid is Mary Fishley. It's recess. Where will you find Mary? Standing next to her teachers asking, will you tell me a story? She doesn't just want any story. She wants to hear a story about her teachers' lives and what it was like growing up. She doesn't want to talk and talk. She wants to listen and listen. It's so rare that a child would think outside of her own life to want to know more about others. She is interested in everything. She is fascinated to learn about people and the world, and she is never satisfied. She still wants more stories. Her inquisitive nature makes her a great student, too. She digs deep and searches out the facts, the details, and the meaning of whatever she is learning. And on top of all of that, she has a sweet, gentle disposition, caring more for others than for herself. To Mary, we quote Einstein, "The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Keep asking for stories, Mary. We love you, Miss Fuller, Miss Johnson, Miss Kaufman, and Mr. and Miss Darby." Our next student is Nolan Getz. And I think Nolan is not here, so we will recognize him next time. Well, we'll catch him next time. Our next student is Ryan from Miss Gonzalez's class. Ryan Weaver has been chosen as Terrific Kid this month for many great reasons. First, Ryan is a shining star in our classroom. She consistently is doing what she is supposed to be doing when she is supposed to be doing it. She sets a superb example for those around her. Next, Ryan is a hard worker and she is confident in herself. She tries hard on assignments and finishes things in a timely manner. The work she completes is always very well done, and her handwriting is beautiful. Last, Ryan is an absolute sweetheart. She genuinely cares for others and their well-being. She is helpful, and her classmates know they can count on her. As you can see, Ryan is one awesome kiddo. Keep working hard, Ryan. We love you. Love, Miss Gonzalez. Our next terrific kid is Isaiah Cruz. Isaiah has one of the best attitudes of anyone I have ever met. He has a refreshing, positive outlook on life. He gets excited about things that most of us take for granted or view as a mundane part of every day. He sees the good in everyday things and views life itself as a reward. This seems to be enough for him because he never asks for anything in return for completing his work, having the best behavior possible, and just being terrific. This is reflected in his work ethic and relationship with his classmates. Isaiah works extremely hard each and every day and is always up for a challenge. He never complains when things become difficult. He wants to help any classmate that needs it. If only we could bottle his enthusiasm and willingness to embrace life and everything it throws at him. Thank you for just being yourself, Isaiah. And that's from Miss McKinney's homeroom class. Our next student is Miss Ellie Freilich. Ellie Freilich is Miss Parker's terrific kid this month for many wonderful reasons. First, Ellie has got to be one of the hardest working fifth graders on the planet. Whether it's an easy task or one that's a bit of a challenge, the effort Ellie puts in to get the job done is superior. She doesn't give up. She doesn't give up and is willing to do more than what is asked to improve her skills. Next, she is very well-mannered. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, please, and thank you are very common words spoken by Ellie. She also has a very firm understanding of what's right and wrong. I admire Ellie's ability to be herself and embrace her awesomeness. She is confident in her decisions and carries responsibility extremely well. Ellie, keep being your totally terrific self. We love you. Love, Mrs. Parker. All right. Our last terrific kid for today is Luke Peffley. Wow. What can I say about this amazing young man? Of course, I'm speaking about Luke Peffley. Luke Peffley was selected as our terrific kid for the month of January for several reasons. Each day, Luke enters the classroom ready to seize the day and learn, learn, learn. His enthusiasm for learning is like no other. He is self-motivated and will conquer anything he sets his mind to. I have no doubt in my mind that this young man will be the one to watch. He is going places, and I am grateful to be on this ride with him. Luke is an absolute pleasure to have in the classroom. His listening skills are second to none. I can always count on him. He sets such a fine example for the other students in our classroom. In addition to his positive work ethic, I also love to see his interactions with his peers. His uplifting nature is one that inspires others to be more and achieve more. He is always willing to lend a helping hand. I am so proud to have this sweet young man in our class. Way to go, Luke. You are truly terrific. Love, Mrs. Morgan.
Strangers catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall.
Since 1915, Kiwanis International has touched millions of lives through thousands of service programs for children around the world. When you help one child, you help the world.
Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.